Hey y'all, it's your girl, the real deal. Lanita's Gives Reaction. Like, share, and subscribe. Yes. What's up, real deal? I know it's late in some places. I know it's early in some places. But today we are going to discuss. Okay, we're gonna discuss. Yesterday we spoke about the nervous system and how it plays a role with alcohol and drugs, other drugs. Now, people, if you don't want to hear about this kind of stuff, then I don't need to hear your opinion about what you feel and what you think. If you don't want to listen, you don't have to listen. You ain't know that. It's not mandatory. But y'all need to be educated on this kind of stuff so y'all can see the picture a different kind of way. You know what I mean? So yesterday we talked about the nervous system. How there are two parts of the nervous system. You got the central nervous system, and you got the peripheral nervous system, and also how alcohol play a role with your nervous system. Now, it may sound stupid to you, but it should educate you. Then you will understand the standards of Kenneka's mind when she was walking, and when she was thinking, when she was smiling, when she was touching, when she was doing certain stuff. So today we're going to talk about some of the little different. Oh, my glasses. Hold on, y'all. So that's what we're going to talk about. Now, if you don't want to listen to it, it's not mandatory that you listen. This is for my subscribers and people who have subscribed to my channel, and for people who are interested in subscribing to the channel. You know what I mean? This is to educate y'all, okay, of what drugs and alcohol can do to your nervous system, to your body. Okay? Now, what I'm not gonna do is sit here and do the things that y'all do. I'm not about to sit here and call no names out. I don't know these people, and I'm not about to accuse no one of doing nothing. But I can tell you about the body system. I can do that. So today we're gonna talk about Kenneka Jenkins didn't have prescription for Topiramate medication. Now, yesterday you found out that alcohol can affect your what? Your brain. Alcohol can affect your brain. We already talked about that yesterday. If you missed out on it, go back in my content and you'll see it. We also that alcohol use can also affect your thinking and how your body moves. That's why I brought this up. Okay? That's why I brought this up. I told y'all that your cerebellum balance your coordination. It maintains that. So you saw her leaning back, seeing her falling over. All of that has to do with her what? Brain, y'all. That's why tonight, real deal, we are going to get into other drugs, other medication. Kenneka Jenkins had an amount of Topiramate in her system as if she takes it every day. But we're going to get to it when the family says she didn't. This is education channel. This is going to be educating today because y'all want to blame a person. Y'all want to blame people for things that they're not responsible for. But this is what it does to you, to the body. This is what alcohol and drugs does to the body. It affects the body. Okay? But you don't, it's not mandatory to listen to this. It's not mandatory. In fact, some drugs harm the nervous system. This is what I just said. Some drugs harm the nervous system so much that people using them may imagine objects or lights that aren't really there. That's what Kenneka was doing. That is called a hallucination. Y'all don't think she was hallucinating? Allegedly. If she had everything to hit her system, what we about to get into, this is the part that y'all keep skipping. The part that I'm trying to educate y'all on. This is the part you don't want to listen to. Y'all want me to skip out over this information to go to blaming people. That I'm not going to do. Because I don't know nobody. I'm not like that. So what I'm going to do is educate you all on how drugs and alcohol can affect your body. Okay? Facts, y'all. I just gave y'all some facts. That's why they tell y'all to take care of your system. Because what you put in your system affects you. Okay? Okay. Okay. Let me share something with you. Epilepsy is a nervous system disorder that occurs when the signals in the brain aren't sitting in the normal way. A person with epilepsy experiences seizures, which are strong muscle twitches caused by abnormal electrical activity in the brain, people. Why are you telling us this about Kenneka Jenkins? Nothing wrong with her brain. I didn't say nothing wrong with her brain. I'm saying what alcohol and other drugs and prescription drugs can do to your body system. Okay? Now I'm done with the nervous. I can't be done with the nervous system because the nervous system is the main one controlling the body. Y'all saw videos of Kenneka body moving in the hallway. Y'all saw Kenneka Jenkins hallucinating, falling over, thinking she saw this and thinking she seen that. Y'all saw her doing that. Now let's get to what we're going to talk about today. Let me share this with you. So don't forget what I just told y'all. How alcohol and other drugs can affect your brain. brain, people. Your brain. And y'all got to remember, they have young brains. Okay? All right. Let me share this. Okay, let me share this with y'all. We're going to talk about the autopsy. The autopsy is something I would like to mention. I would like to explain to you all. Okay. The autopsy, listen to this, I didn't make it up. Determine the substantial factor in the death was cold exposure and the alcohol and drugs found in her system was capable of hosting the onset of hypothermia and death. The medical examiner office found. So let me explain that to y'all again. The autopsy determine your death, people. Okay, not me. Don't get mad at me. The autopsy, okay? The autopsy is part of your body system. What triggered this? What made this do that? Where that come from? What happened? How? When? Where? Okay. The autopsy determined the substantial factor on the death was cold exposure, and alcohol and drug found in her system were capable of irritating the onset of hypothermia and death. The medical examiner's office found that. Okay? Jenkins did not have a prescription for the Topiramate medication. Her family reportedly told investigators the amount of the drugs in her system, y'all, was in the therapeutic range. That's the central nervous system. That's your peripheral nervous system. That's your cerebellum. That's your brain. It's therapeutic, y'all. It's more like a person with epilepsy. That person, I just read, a person with epilepsy experienced seizures, which are strong muscle tweaks caused by the abnormal electrical activity in the brain, the coroner office said. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna break it down. The autopsy. I'm going to break down the autopsy for the real deals. Okay? This is what's important to me. Because when I first saw the walk in 2017, my question was her motor skills, her nervous system. Why is she walking like that? Was the first question I asked when it was introduced to me. That's the first question I kept saying. So I go and I motivate myself because of things that I want to know. Wasn't interested who she was with, what she look, because she grown. I wanted to know what made her do what she did, what I saw. Okay, so let's break down the autopsy, people. Report. We're going to pull out the key words that the autopsy talked to y'all about. Cold exposure, alcohol, drug, hypothermia, prescription for the Topiramate medication. So we just gonna say Topiramate medication. Now, when you got cold exposure, you got your alcohol, you got your drugs enhancement, you have your Topiramate, cause the body change. All of this involves your nervous system, people. It involves your nervous system. Your nervous system sends messages to your what? To your brain. The nervous system sends messages, your neurons send messages to your cotton picking brain. It tells it what to do. Now, if all of this is in my system, in Kenneka's system, it's going to affect her system. I just told y'all that from my intro. Alcohol use can also affect your thinking and how your body moves. Your cerebellum also maintains the balance in the coordination. Your brain is very important, guys. Your brain is a very important part of your body. Your nervous system. That's your control system, your control center of your body. Kenneka's neurons, her nervous system wasn't functioning right. So if the nervous system wasn't functioning right, it affected her brain, dog. That's what caused her to walk like that. That would cause her to pull back like that. That would cause her to smile like that. It caused her to do a whole lot of stuff that she don't normally do. Now, y'all got to remember what y'all got to remember. Y'all don't see so many. Y'all don't got stuck on videos. Don't got hooked on the wrong videos. So, what you think? Hold on for a second. I know that. Now, listen to this. I just read to y'all, and I'm stopping it right there for right now. It's because I have to motivate y'all. Y'all not understanding her body system at the time. She had an amount of drugs in her system. She had a prescription drug called Topiramate. Her body was cold. She ain't been choked, stabbed, or nothing. Her body was hypothermia. It was so cold. Reason why it was so freezing cold due to the fact that she was wet. Okay, and she had an amount of drugs in her system. Therapeutic range, where she takes her medicine every day. Like I take my medicine every day. That's what it's saying. That whatever she takes, it triggered what she was, the amount of alcohol she was drinking. Okay, let's get to this. Okay. Her mother, her real mother, Miss Teresa, said that she went to a gathering. And I'm going to believe the mama, because this is her daughter. She went to a gathering, and the girl said Kenneka was in front of the hotel. And mama told 911, this the 911 call, she said. She said her daughter was at a gathering, and her friends said they took her to the front of the hotel at the Crown Plaza O'Hara Airport. And then he said, oh, you meant the Crown Plaza in Rosemont. She said, yeah, I can excuse Miss Martin's behavior. Only reason why I can excuse her behavior medically, because of her condition that she had at that time. I have to. I cannot excuse that, y'all, because of the medication that she takes. Okay? She said, she said, well, I don't need to ask the news shift because Kenneka left, because the kids, it happened around 3 or 4 when the kids told her. This is what the mother's 911 said. I'm skipping. Okay, the mom said that on the 911 call that a lady said she saw her daughter up on the 11th floor. Now, that's the party nobody spoke about. That's why y'all probably didn't see Kenneka, because she probably was up on the 11th floor at the time. She was on the 11th floor. She and some friends and dudes up on the 11th floor. That's what a lady told her about her daughter. And she said, well, the news shift wouldn't know because this happened to her around 3 or 4. And the mom said, oh yeah, she was there. I got a ticket right here. Yeah, she was there at 1:36. Yeah, she was here at the hotel at 1:36 p.m. And she said, hold up, but not on the 6th. No, she wasn't here on the 6th. But she was there at the hotel at 1:36 though. She was there around 1:36, y'all. But the ticket said the 6th. Okay. Now, after one of the YouTubers explained to me about the 6th, she said the tickets machine wasn't pulling our ticket right. I don't know how true that is. And they gave you old tickets. I don't know how true that is. I don't believe everything I say here, but the ticket date was the 6th. But the ticket that the mama found, she said they had to have a ticket to park, y'all. They had to have a ticket to park that car. Okay? Now, we ain't done with the 911 call. So the police said, let's give about, he just got there 45 minutes. So He don't know too much, y'all. Okay. He was like, it doesn't look like she might be at the house with her friends. That's what he said. And the mama went on and said she drive my car, but she know I don't want nobody else driving my car because my insurance don't cover them. And I can understand the mother because I tell my son that all the time. And the mama said it was 3 o'clock in the morning. And she started speaking about her breast cancer. When the friends, it was 4 of them. The lady told them upstairs it was 4 of them. Then she said, and 3 of them were friends. So Kenneka must have made the number 4. I didn't try to make nothing big out of nothing. That's one thing. I'm trying to see the picture of what they're saying. Okay. After that, on the 911 call, the mama said something very important. She said something very important to dispatch. She said, could you look at the footage? Can you look at the camera and see? Can you see her? And he said, it would take long. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't have took long to look at the camera. But if they had a look at the camera, they said, oh, I see her right there. She walked inside the freezer. If they had a look at the dispatcher, see, you can't, y'all got to remember now, the dispatcher told her, after she asked him, could you look at the camera to see? Can you see her? That was awesome as a mother. Very good mother. If they had looked at the camera then, they would have saw Kenneka. He said it was going to take long. And then he met his son by her cell phone. And the friends, she said some, they had to go get her cell phone. And she was standing in front of the library. She was standing in front of the library till they ran up there and got her cell phone. That's what she said. Then he went on and said, just give her a couple hours. She can be out with a friend. See, he thinking wrong, and mama thinking like a mama. But that's how mothers do. She ain't out with no friend. She ain't tell them she was going nowhere. Sometimes that do happen. Sometimes it don't. Cause Bree left, she didn't tell nobody that. So why couldn't Kenneka leave? Okay. The mama said that 4 o'clock is when they called her. Kenneka allegedly was still alive. She could have been 3 or 4 hours. Because allegedly she was unalive around about 3:30. She just really died. She just really frozen. She could have been saved if the dispatcher had to look at the camera, y'all. If the dispatcher would have called the hotel and asked him, hey man, hey Robert, can you look over there at the camera and see if you see that girl does? He was scared to do it for some reason. Now, this is what he suggests the mama to do after we don't find that her death was cold exposure and the alcohol and the drugs found in her sister incapable had since the onset of hypothermia and death. The medical examiner office found Jenkins did not have prescriptions for those Topiramate medication. Her level of Topiramate was so high, medication was so high, it's if somebody take it every day. That's all they saying. Okay. And they got right here, alcohol and Topiramate synergistics. when combined, the effect of either or both is, let me slide this up, either or both enhance. I already said this. I just told y'all this when I was telling y'all about the neurons, the nervous system. I just told y'all that. When combined, the effect of either or both drug is enhanced. Topiramate. Topiramate, like alcohol, can cause dizziness, nervous system, impair memories, nervous system, because you're dealing with your brain, impair concentration, the nervous system. Come on, y'all. Talk to me. Impair memories, impair concentration, poor coordination. I just told y'all that. All of this got to deal with the brain, y'all. The cerebellum, the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, all in your neurons, all of this affect your what? Body and your brain. Your brain tell your body what to do. I just told y'all that. This is all these drugs right here that was in her system. Alcohol make me feel like I'm dizzy. All these impaired, y'all, memories and concentration, dizziness, poor coordination. We already said that. What part of the brain that controls that? Okay. Confusion and judgment, impaired judgment. She was all of this, y'all. And I just told, look at him. The new release said the central nervous system depressions are impairment combined with cold exposure, acetone, the hypothermia in depth. I just told y'all that. I just told y'all that. I didn't know nothing about they put this down here. I just looked this up today. But the only thing, what made me look up the nervous system, I was trying to find out what was making her body move the way it was moving. Because I didn't see nobody around her. So I looked it up. I did some research. And then when I looked up it, and then I just found out they talking about the same thing. I'm talking about the nervous system. And how alcohol, topiramate, and other drugs can affect the nervous system. Y'all ain't even looking at that. Her motor skills was off. Hallucinating. Coordination. Balance. Breathing. All of that had the brain is something else, y'all. I just explained this to y'all, and then they saying it right here. That's why I explained the central nervous system. I got a video coming out. I did an upload on it. Y'all to see it. These are things that I already got out there for y'all to see in the morning. This is the important part of Kenneka life to me. Because when I look at her go in that kitchen and go in that freezer, let me see, can I put it up? Let me pull it up. When I see her go in that kitchen, hold on, y'all, let me pull it up, hold on. And go in that freezer, walking. The young lady walking was got to me. We're going to come back to that autopsy. Because I got to educate y'all a little bit. See, I'm going to let the police do their job finding out Tom, Dick, and Harry. But I'm going to tell you about that body. Let me see. See, I ain't about to be no detective trying to find out who did. But I'm going to tell you about the body, though, what the body do there. No, this ain't the one I had. This ain't the one. This ain't the one. I got one. This ain't it. That ain't it. Wrong one. Look at her body. Central nervous system. Central nerve. Y'all see anybody with her? Do y'all see anyone with her? Motor skills, coordination, balance. She's fighting it mentally. Now, I don't see anyone with her. Hallucinating. She don't know what she doing. She don't have a clue what she doing. She ain't never in her life went in the wrong bathroom like that. She don't know what she doing. That's her brain. Her brain is out of order. It's all over the place. I done been in that situation. I couldn't even see. I don't even know what's going on. Don't forget, you looking at a girl got Topiramate in her. She got alcohol in her and other drugs. And her central nervous system, everything is out of place. Look at her. She don't know and don't. But one thing I'm gonna say is the cameras work. I'll be right there. The cameras work. The camera is working. The camera showed us it's working. So whoever working the desk security is the whole blame to what happened to him. I'm not gonna say blame. Accountable. Because his job was to watch the video. Accountable, okay? Not the blame. Let me erase that word. B-L-A-M-E. B-L-A-M-E. Erase that word. Accountable. Part accountable. That part. That's all. That part. Some drugs harm the part of the brain that helps control your heart rate, breathing, sleeping, and other drugs affect the way your nervous system sends and receives messages. That's what it's doing to her, y'all. Y'all see anybody? Do y'all see anybody with Kenneka? This is Kenneka, y'all. And that was Kenneka. I just showed you one from the beginning. That's Kenneka. That's Kenneka and the other girl. If you don't believe it's not Kenneka, you just don't. I can't tell you what to believe, but I can tell you how her system is going to react. Okay, if that wasn't the manager, if that was the manager, and y'all saying it is the man, what the manager came and they didn't want y'all to know they was at the party. Who was at the party? I don't see. That's the part I'm not gonna get into. I just want to get into the part of her body is because that's the part that I can prove that was wrong with her from her dealing with her neuron system. I don't know these folks at this party. I don't know what they are capable of doing. But young folks do get high at parties. Now, what tripped me out is where they at? Where them guys said they talking about? Where them guys said they talking about? Now here go Shemaya and it's supposed to be Kenneka right here. It's supposed to be they on the phone. They looking at a phone. I wonder, are they on the 11th floor or are they still on the 9th floor? Are they on the 11th floor? When did they go? Where they at on the 9th floor? Where they phones at for the 9th floor? For the 11th floor? And why they was so worried about this girl right here in the chair? Why they was so worried about her? She's sitting on her left. That girl ain't that heavy to throw off her left. She can throw that girl off her left if she really want that girl off her left. Now who putting the camera on everybody? They putting the camera on everybody. I see Monique, I know her with her little hair right there. Where Kenneka? Why y'all ain't putting on Kenneka? Now that is not in this room, y'all. When y'all heard her say stop now, that is not in this room, okay? Everything is not like it's supposed to be. Y'all got to fill out the jazz off puff, okay? That part I'm not covering up tonight. I'm let a detective do that. I'm gonna let y'all detect that. I want to get into the body system to let you all know what happened when everything got inside of the system. She got a lot of nerve to be going to giving somebody something, put it in a cup and go give it to him. Why Ty got the look? Why they got the look? Look at her give it to them. They like to see folks trip out. See how everything out of place? Everything out of place, y'all. Everything out of place. Everything out of place. And if you think about it, Kenneka taller than all them girls. You see, this girl right here she's short. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all handle that. She's short to me. Yeah, and I thought Kenneka was taller than this girl right here, her friend, Monique. And it looked like she got on a wig. Up here at the top, up there, that looked like a wig. Irene have it looking better than this. Look at that, they have so thick. I don't know, but I don't know them. What else they thought they were gonna park there? They didn't park in the parking lot. She ain't worrying about that hair no more. They didn't know where to park at. They don't know what room she in. Golly, they don't even know the park in the parking lot. Where they from? You know you got to park in the parking lot to get in there and park. Jesus. Then she had to tell them what floor it on. I thought if they knew each other, why she ain't dropping it like it hot and all that? And this ain't at a different party. All these different parties. She's telling them to tell them to go. It's playing good now. Okay, and right there, that's now. Let me get back to my autopsy. I couldn't tell y'all about how Kenneka body react right there because they didn't show the autopsy. The only thing I had was the way she walked right there. Okay, let's go on right here. So back to the autopsy. Okay. Y'all, I don't see no picture of her being this way, but in the hallway. So all of this, everything that we just named, the alcohol and the topiramate, and all of this involves the nervous system. It's two parts of the nervous system. You got the peripheral and you got the nervous system. Your neurons control your nervous system. You tell your brain, your brain tell everything what to do. Okay, and I mentioned that a person with epilepsy experience seizure, which are strong muscle tweaks are caused by abnormal electrical activity in the brain. Okay, a person having a seizure may lose control or his or her muscles may not be able to speak for a short time or may lose unconsciousness for a short time. So they had to go back to what y'all saying. Did she really do that in the hotel? If you're the ones who said she had a seizure, okay, everything that she has in her body will affect her nervous system, y'all. Ain't no ifs or ain't no buts, okay? Alcohol, topiramate, hypothermia, all of that, Okay, the dizziness, impaired memories, impaired concentration, poor coordination, confusion, impaired adjustment. The new that's what it do. This here you go right here. The central nervous system. Depression or impairment combines with cool exposure. Can hasten, that means it can do all this to your body. Okay. Cause when you drink, when I drink my hand, when I get high, I need some air conditioning. I need the air conditioner on. I want to cool off. It cools me off. Cooling me off is a good thing. Okay, the authority. Okay, what happened is Jenkins' death became a flashpoint of controversy. So, with friends and family members questioning if foul play was involved, the station report Chicago woman missing September 8th party at the hotel. Authority early on suspect Jenkins walked into the freezer by accident. Okay, so Jenkins' video clips released of Jenkins wandering the hotel, including the kitchen area, shows her walking by herself, and the same point of appearing disoriented. Okay, no video exit of Jenkins actually entering the freezer hotel. Officials have said you can't see it. The autopsy found no evidence of an altercation with someone else before her death, and no evidence of trauma due to abuse. Now, with all that to say, she could have walked in the freezer, but she didn't walk back out that joker. She didn't walk back out that joker. And I believe that if the dispatcher had did what Miss Teresa asked him to do, could he look at the camera to see if he can see her? And he said it may take long. I was like, well, go ahead on. She was still alive when Miss Teresa was on the phone with him. It happened around about after 3. And they called Miss Teresa around about 4. So when they was allegedly looking for her, she was behind them. And last but least, we cannot blame the friends. The friends, they were drunk themselves. They were DUI themselves. They don't even remember nothing, honey. Shoot, I had some in my system this weekend. I don't remember nothing after I took a nap. But I remember stuff when I was out there. But I'm older than them, so it won't affect me quick like it did her. And the mama even said that one cup is too much. And if they said 2 cups at that party, she had 2 cups. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. You know, I explain what I explained. We seen her go back there, but the only thing I say, she didn't come out like she did everything else. She didn't come out. She didn't come back out. She didn't come out. Why she didn't come out? Why she didn't come out? That's the question. She went back there. She didn't come back out. So, I'm gonna let y'all, blame people and accuse people But you gotta be careful when you accuse people of doing something when you don't know. Unless you know, then say something. Can't accuse nobody. But after looking at everything that was shown to us, the cameras worked. The cameras worked. It was the neglect. Excuse me, y'all. That's why I talk when I get sleepy. That is a neglect of the cameraman, the security, wasn't on his job. What he was doing? What he was doing when he's supposed to be doing all that? Him. I really can point my finger at him, at that camera person, because you're supposed to be supervising that camera. Every security, all us don't be the ones who don't be in security before. We have to watch that camera. I'm sorry, you got to watch them. Got to watch every last one of them. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. And those who not subscribed to the channel, keep your opinion to yourself if you're not gonna, come in here right. I mean, because if you ain't part of the real deal, then you ain't gonna make no sense. You gotta keep it real. Knowing about the nervous system, I just educate y'all a little bit on that. Everybody don't know, just because you know, everybody don't know. That's why we have to take care of our bodies, young and old. That's it for me. Anybody want to come in? Come in. You want to talk? You want to talk? You want to talk? You can talk. You don't have to. It don't matter with me, because I said what I said. But one thing I'm not going to get on what I'm not going to do is accuse people. But I can tell you about the nervous system, and I did, and how alcohol and other drugs can affect your system, along with hypothermia. If the cameraman was doing his job, security was doing his job, she could have been saved. That's it. Yeah. And I'm shocked because I just y'all it's some information coming out what I just spoke about tonight, tomorrow. And I really didn't want to get into it tonight, but I told y'all part of what I was gonna do. And someone told me to find out what I wanted to find out, and then I said, golly, they talking about the same thing I'm talking about, the central nervous system. That's very important, y'all. All of us change. Everybody, peripheral in the central nervous system, the brain can tell them, controlling them nerves, telling neurons and everything, telling the brain what to do. And the brain ain't functioning right. I know my brain won't function right Mother's Day. But I don't even remember. I just remember I had a good time. But when I took that nap, it was over. When I took my nap and woke up, it was over. So I don't forget everything. It was like a new world. But during the time, I can't remember. So anybody want to come in and say anything? Because I'm like, that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. You don't, you do, you do. And that was Kenneka getting out the elevator. That was Kenneka falling over that rail. That was Kenneka walking back there in the back in the kitchen. That was Kenneka. That on those videos I showed y'all, those was Kenneka. Now, that's all I got to say. But I'm like I said, I'm not about to sit here and figure out who did this. But I did say the two that I would blame. I would blame whoever's supposed to be looking over the camera, the security supposed to be looking over the camera, because he was neglected to do the job. And I also want to say, and hey, Lil Popey, and I also want to say that I want to blame that dispatcher. If he had did what Miss Teresa said, dude, at that moment, when she said, "Can you look at that camera?" Thank you, baby. I'm about to close the eyes in a minute, but I can't go there too early for me. But I appreciate it. Y'all had a good day and stuff. But I just wanted to come in here and let them know I got a video coming out tomorrow. I just had to hurry up and get this in, but I didn't know they was going to be talking about the same thing I put out today. But when I thought about when I first saw Kenneka, the first thing I knew how I was when I was 19. I knew how I was trying to be grown, but I knew I was drinking that good and stuff. Okay, baby. I appreciate it. and I get drinking that good, and and I ain't gonna never I'm not gonna knock nobody about that. But the only two people that I can acknowledge and say that thank you, baby, that I will put the neglection on is the dispatcher and the security who was looking at the camera. Because every video I saw, he was looking at the camera. So I don't know. He watches the camera, so it's on the camera. Everything happened on the camera for him. That's all I gotta say. But y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is in your country. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Check that video out.